Oh, oh hey, perfect timing. I was just about to start on my next project and I could sure use a hand. You know, it can be a bit tricky trying to think of a next painting. So whenever I have trouble doing that, I like to go through my little doodle pad. And in here I have a bunch of ideas that I've doodled throughout the day. So as you can see here, I had an alien crashing, which I already made that painting. This is Bigfoot noodling, which was my previous video, if y'all saw that. And aha, here we go. Frankenstein and his bride. And as you can see behind, there's like a mob with torches and pitchforks and stuff. And so yeah, Halloween is coming up. So I think this would be the perfect, project to do. And I think it would be really neat to do a coffin shaped canvas. I say that right? A coffin shaped panel. So yeah, I think that's what's going to be the next project. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to get started with. So the first step is we need a coffin shaped panel. So let's go find one. Alrighty. So let's see what we got. Let's see. Oh shit, there's a bunch of bugs in that one. Oh. This should work just fine. Okay. Alrighty. This is actually probably way too much. I should have put the pink on here first. But, so, I really don't know how this is gonna look because this is the first time that I do this. So, we're gonna find out. Gonna put some pink right there. More. Beautiful. Right here, some white. And I'm just gonna go right. I used way too much paint. You know what? Whatever. Let's just go. Let's just do this. You know, this really isn't supposed to look like this. But you know what? We're just gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess I'm just gonna keep messing with it. As we all know, Halloween is right around the corner. And there's one thing I know, is how to work a corner. I kind of held off from doing this painting for a while because I wasn't too comfortable, I guess, you know. I wasn't sure how to start. So we're just starting. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start. Maybe a little more curvature. I don't know. Now I'm just kind of marking where Frankenstein's, you know, his name's not even Frankenstein. This is the monster. I'm just kind of putting an outline of where his head's gonna be. That looks like shit. But, you know, I really don't know, guys. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this whole area red, and then with black, just kind of draw people into the flames, because I really don't know how to go about this. I'm just gonna keep painting random spot to spot, and hopefully something comes out of it, you know, because I'm not exactly sure where this is going. I know what the end result is going to look like, I just don't know how to get there. So I'm just going to keep painting until we get there. Alright, so I'm going to take this time to tell y'all the story of Frankenstein in my interpretation. And I'm going to leave out a lot of details, but here's the gist of it. It starts out with Frankenstein losing his mom and pretty much vows to cure death so no one has to experience grief and mournful pain and all that. So off he goes to the Hogwarts of Science, where he meets his mentor that teaches him all about alchemy and necrophilia and all that. And the mentor is like, you better not use this info to bring the dead back to life. And old Frank is like, I won't. Then the mentor dies, and immediately Frank is like,
these nuts.
And not only does he go back on his word, he cuts out the dead mentor's brain to use for the monster's brain. Because he's like, if I'm going to make a monster, he's going to be a genius too. And as soon as the monster comes to life, he instantly regrets it. And he's like, oh, what have I done? This is an abomination. And he dips. He just leaves. Meanwhile, the monster is just sitting there like, what? And he's pretty much a baby. He doesn't know anything.
I don't know shit about fuck.
So the monster goes into the woods, where he learns how to read by watching a blind man teach his illiterate servant how to read. And he has Frankenstein's journal that he took from the laboratory that night. And he reads it and learns that he's made of dead people. And he's just horrified. He's just like, you know? So off he goes looking for Frankenstein to have a word with him. And he finds him, gets rejected, sees that Frankenstein had a son and moved on with his life. And in a rage, the monster kills the 5-year-old son, framed the nanny for it. Then the town hangs the nanny because they thought she killed the boy. Then the monster pops up to Frankenstein like, it was me, bitch. And Frank is like, whoa, what do you want? And he's like, make me a bride so we can run off to the Amazon and be happy. And Frankenstein is like, fine. So now he's making the bride out of dead people again. And the monster is like, put some bigger feet on that bitch so I can suck on them toes later. And Frank is like, I got you. Then, at the very last second, right before hitting the switch, Frank is like, no, this has gone too far. And he destroys the bride, just sets it on fire, and the monster is like, So, and then Frank dips again. He just leaves, and he's getting remarried, moves on with his life. And the monster is like, I'm gonna kill you the night before your wedding. And so Frank and his guards wait outside this castle for the monster to show up. And the monster sneaks in through the back, kills the fiance, and he like smashes her face in, like, oh my god. And then Frank runs into the bedroom, sees the monster, and the monster is like, I told you, bitch, if I can't have love, you can't either. And then he leaps out the window. Now, Frankenstein dedicates his life to killing the monster, because it literally took everything from him. He chases it all the way to Antarctica, where he freezes to death, and then the monster gets depressed, because Frankenstein is like pretty much his father, and then he jumps into the ocean and is frozen forever. The end. Frankenstein. Well, alright guys, so that pretty much does it for now. I still gotta do some touch-ups. I still gotta do some touch-ups and highlights on here. I gotta finish her hand and do a few other little things that I'm gonna do off camera. I probably had this painting sitting in the studio for like 7 weeks. For 5 weeks I didn't touch it because this painting just, I don't know. I was very not, I guess, insecure about the way the painting was looking. I was like, this is not looking good. I really don't know where I'm going with it. And finally, I'm really liking how it's looking. But I did build a custom coffin frame for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all that real quick. It took me 2 days and a headache. And then after that, we'll see the ending result for this Frankenstein painting. So let's get started. Well, alright guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. And yes, the painting is already sold. I sold it a couple weeks ago at the Retromania collectibles event here in Tulsa. And the customer did say that there's a chance that the painting will be displayed in a gallery. And if it does, he'll contact me, which is pretty exciting because I've never had any of my work displayed in a gallery like that. So that'll be pretty cool. If you would like a print of this painting, I don't have any available right now. I'm still working on them, but I'm probably gonna make some custom coffin frames for the prints as well. Because if you've seen my Beetlejuice painting, I made prints of that painting and they're 5x10s, which is kind of an awkward size. So I went ahead and made some frames for that one. And I'm going to be doing the same thing for the Frankenstein prints so they can be displayed and hung up and stuff. If that's something you're interested in, then go ahead and subscribe, follow, all that stuff so that I can let y'all know when those are available. And but what I do have available right now are these stickers. And these are right now in my Etsy shop along with some couple other stickers, you know. But if you guys want to check it out and, you know, see I have other prints and paintings available on there. And, you know, support what I do. That will be most awesome. That will be pretty cool. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here so I can get started on my next painting for my next video. And I'll see y'all there. Bye, guys.